ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಎವ್ರಿವನ್. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋ 9ನೆಯ ತರಗತಿಯ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 1 ಯೂನಿಟ್ 4 ಫ್ರೋಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ಡೂ. Check your comprehension part, share your responses. First one, the author says, let us make them better and better. What does the word them stand for here? Answer, according to author, them stands for our actions and our words. And second one, imagine that a parent of your friend says work only for the result. How would you respond to his this treatment? Answer, I would respond to this statement by saying thanks a lot for your kind suggestion. And third one, what are the ways in which we usually thank a person for having helped? Answer, thanks a lot. Wouldn't it be better? Depending upon the time and the situation, we can try and improve this even further and say, I am very grateful to you, or you have been of great help. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And fourth one question, how do you react if others make you wait? Answer, oh, it's okay. It is a pleasure waiting for you. And question number 5th, why does the author lay emphasis on adding words to our actions and also on adding actions to our words? Answer, the author lay emphasis on adding words to our actions and also an adding to our words to make our action or words better. And question number 6, what sort of word and what kind of action would make any situation better? Answer, I am very sorry. Giving to trouble. 1 minute, sir. I will finish in no time. Nice answer. Don't you agree? It would have made such a difference, but another train said you could have thought of lending a helping hand to them. And next, read on. And check your comprehension part. Share your responses. First one question, how do you think doctors can improve their image with their language? Doctors treating patients can make their jobs much better if they choose to talk nicely to their patients. A word here or a word there. Most doctors are serious or even stern. Probably they imply that they are doing serious work. It is said that a couple of friendly words from the doctor or even a simple can go a long way in making the patient feel better. And second one question, what difference do you find in the auto rickshaw driver's response? Discuss. Answer, in the first incident, the auto rickshaw driver simply downed the matter. It has been much better if he had said, yes, sir, come, or a gesture. In the second incident, the driver said, sorry, sir, it's time for me to hand over the auto. This shows that we can say no also in the most pleasant way. And third one question, we decided if we decided to give alms to a beggar, how should we give it? Answer: we can be done in a better way. Here, take this. We can say nicely and with some feeling, sorry, I am not able to give. And fourth one question: how would public notice need to be changed according to the author? Answer: according to author, the public notice should not be rough or add the notice like no smoking can be written thank you for no smoking. And fifth one question: pick out any public notice, try to make it read more polite. Answer: don't sit here for a long time. Kindly make room for waiting friends. Check your comprehension part. Share your responses. First one question: what word usually makes our inquires more polite? Illustrate with an example. Answer: the word pills usually makes our enquires more polite. Normally, most of us ask, who is this? When we receive phone call. Instead of that, we can say more politely, may I know who is calling please? And second question: imagine that you are talking to someone on the phone. How would we start the conversation? Answer: we start our conversation by saying, may I know who is calling please? And third one, read paragraph 14 carefully. Do you agree with the comparison made there? Discuss. Answer: yes, I agree with the comparison. If you want to converse with others, it is better to use your first before I. It is more effective and more polite. And question number 4: why does the author says that there is no formula for best action or best form of speech? Answer: there is no limit to the improvement our action or speech. What is best may depend on the occasion. The whole idea is to be aware of the need and importance of doing and saying things better and better. Think about the text. Working in pairs, groups attempt the following questions. The author gives a number of instances of expressions that sound odd or unpleasant. Find all such expressions from the next text and rewrite them in a polite form. First one, thanks. Thanks a lot. I am very grateful to you. I thank from the bottom of my heart. And second one, no smoking. Thank you for not smoking. And third one, don't sit there here for a long time. Please make room for waiting customers. Kindly make room for waiting friends. And fourth one, who is this? May I know who is calling, please? And C2, recall a situation that still makes you feel pleasure by the speaker's words while discuss. Once author called an auto and said control market. He said, sorry sir, it's time for me to hand over the auto. This is shows that we can say no also in the most pleasant way. C3. How can we react if someone says no? Why? Discuss. Answer. We can react in a polite way if someone says no, as we are not actually aware of that person's difficulties. We have to understand their situation. Our reaction must depend on time, conditions, situation, and their way of saying no. If we behave in a polite way, the some person may say, yes, there is a change of changing their behavior immediately. And next vocabulary part. V1. Read the following statements and working in pairs groups try to guess the meanings of the underlined word from the textbook. First one, success is a journey, not a destination. And journey and destination meanings. Journey, it means travel, and destination, ultimate purpose or place. And second one, please make room for waiting customers. Make room for, it means provide an opportunity. And third one, in most restaurants, the waiters are stewards to say good morning. Push higher classes and seat words means managers. And fourth one, on a certain occasion, I had an auto rickshaw. Head means sheltered. And fifth one, some don't say anything but try to shun the beggar by their body language. And shun means avoid. And sixth one, and finally, when the giving becomes inevitable, they give guardedly. Sixth one, gardeningly means unavailable. And next, unwaitable means unwaitably. Next, seventh one, in South India, some restaurants are famous for the tasty fare they offer. Tasty fare means tasty food. Next, V2, work with your partner and match word under A with their meaning under B refers to a good dictionary in necessary. A column, erstwhile, former, previous, and grateful second feeling are showing thanks, flattered. And third one answer, to be pleased when someone praises we. And shun, fourth one, avoid or reject. And grudge, resent. And second one, fill in the blanks in the sentence below with appropriate words or word forms given under column A. First one, Aditi dash having to pay so much tax assertions. And second word, Santosh, now Krishna was only dash him because he wanted to borrow some money. Answer flattered. And third one, Vittal's dash friends turned against him. Answer erstwhile. And fourth one, students have to be a dash to all the teachers for their help. Grateful. And fifth one, Rukmini has dash publicity since she retired from theatre. And correct answer, Shan. Next, read and respond. R1, read and railways time able given below, frame as many questions as we can with your partner, find the answers and discuss. First one question, where does the Harva Express differ from? Answer, the Harva Express differs from Yeshwantpura junction. And second one, does Baswa Express arrive to Bagalkot at 12 o'clock 10 minutes pm? Answer, yes, Basava Express arrives in Bengaluru at 10 o'clock 10 minute pm. And question number 3, where does Chalukya Express differ from? Answer, the Chalukya Express differs from Yeshwantpura junction. And fourth one, does Chalukya Express arrive in Dadra at 5 a.m.? Answer, no, it arrives in Dadar at 5:50 a.m. And fifth one question, at what time does Vijaypura Yeshwantpura Express differ from Vijaypura? Answer, it differs from Vijaypura at 4:50 p.m. And sixth one, where does Shatabdi Express go? Answer, Shatabdi Express goes to Bangalore. And next one, listening and comprehending. Close your books. Your teachers will narrate a story. Listen carefully. Think and answer the questions given below orally. The golden eagle. Once a man found an eagle's egg and placed in under a brooding hen. The eagle hatched with chickens and grew to be like them. The clucked and cackled, scratched the earth for worms, ploughed his wings, and managed to fly a few feet in the air. Years passed. One day, the eagle, now grown old, saw a magnificent bird above him to the sky. It glided the graceful majesty against the powerful wind with the scarcely a movement of its golden wings. Spellbound, the eagle asked, who is that? That's the king of the birds of eagle, said his neighbor. Next, yes, one part, making suggestion and showing suggestion. Making suggestion, first one, why don't you read newspapers? And second one, why don't eat bananas? First one question, why don't you read newspapers? Yes, I could do, but I rather read storybooks. And second one question, why don't eat bananas? Yes, I could do, but I had rather eat apples. And next, Barwanta Fort, the Golden Eagle story. And next, question answer. He belongs to the sky. Why belong to the earth? We are chickens. So the eagle lived and died a chicken. For that's what he thought he was. And first one question and the question answer the following questions in a sentence or two. First one question: what did the eagle see in the sky? Answer: the eagles saw a magnificent bird above him in the sky. And second one: why do you think the eagle and died a chicken discuss? Answer: the eagle hatched with the chickens and grew with them. He clucked and clacked, scratched the earth for warm one day. The eagle grew magnificent bird flying, gilding graceful manner against the power of wind. When he inquired his neighbor about that bird, he was told that was the king of the birds. Eagle he belonged to the sky. They belonged to the earth were chickens. The eagle among the chickens accustomed to the environment of the chickens through he was eagle, but he had learned to live as the chickens did. Therefore, the eagle lived and died a chicken for that's what the thought he was. And third one question: what are your limitations? Your thoughts or your environment reflect the share with your partner. Answer: it is quite natural that if we live in whatever environment we accustomed to that environment. In case of birds and animals, it is the sum. The chickens play a little up, they cluck and cackle, scratch the earth for worms. This is their environment. The chickens' environment is limit to them. They cannot cross this limit. So there is ultimations, our thought or the environment that we live in. And fourth one question: how do you see your real self and break the influence of your environment? Share your views. Answer: we should see ourselves as human beings and should live in the environment belongs to us. A group of good people having good habits. This is a good environment. We should try to live in such environment. There are departments. There is a great influence of environment on every man. If the environment of good society influence us, we see ourselves what we are. If the environment of a slum area influence us, we see ourselves what we are. If the environment of slum areas influence us, it is possible to break out of the influence of the environment, but it takes a long time to accustom from one environment to another. And next, practice writing group work. And answer: your friend Rajesh phoned it 1:30 p.m. He wants you to be at the football ground at 5 p.m. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಇದುವರೆಗೂ 9ನೆಯ ತರಗತಿಯ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಡೂ ಯೂನಿಟ್ 4 ಈ ಪಾಠದ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೋತ್ತರಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಗ್ರಾಮರನ್ನು ಬಿಡಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋವನ್ನು ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಿದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಬಾಯ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.